And in mindfulness practice, we see how our attempts to buttress our self-esteem, our attempts to feel good about ourselves, cause untold suffering. Next slide, self-evaluation, please. And look at this picture. Some people say this reminds them of a certain well-known political figure. I'm not sure who they may be referring to. But all of us are involved in this constant stream of self-evaluation. And it appears that this is our evolutionary heritage. It turns out that all warm-blooded mammals organize themselves into dominance hierarchies, into pecking orders. And I remember traveling around in Africa once. I was going on they call them safaris, but they're really, nature trips in which you ride in a jeep and a naturalist explains things to you. And a pattern kept emerging, and it was remarkable how many species manifested the same pattern. There would be some dominant male hanging around with a group of reproductively particularly promising females. Then over in the next field, there would be a group of somewhat younger males, often adolescents, doing the species-specific equivalent of playing basketball, getting up their abilities, increasing their skills in the hopes that they can topple the dominant male and take over his role and have more reproductive access. And what we find, what the people who study animal behavior find, is that in these pecking orders, in these dominance hierarchies, those who have higher rank have better access to resources, food, and the like, and they also have greater access to reproductive opportunities. So we might imagine that in our prehistory, there were some happy hominids hanging around the campfire, holding hands, singing Kumbaya in an egalitarian situation, supporting one another compassionately, and not being particularly concerned with dominance or social rank. They, by and large, however, were not our ancestors because they didn't get to reproduce as much as the ones who were able to elevate their rank. We inherited the DNA from hominids that were very interested in social rank, and it shows up in us in self-esteem concerns. And the slide now, please. What realms define me? What's so interesting is that we all get hooked on different things, different symbolic representations of our social rank.